Stop holding on to anger and hatred, okay, and sadness from the past. What happens is you can get so caught up and so enamored with your own drama of pain, anger, and sadness from the past. And most of the time, those emotions are attached to another person or people for what they said to you, did to you, whatever the experience was, okay? And the reason why it can be such a attachment, the reason why you can become so addicted to pain from the past, to anger from the past, to sadness from the past, is because holding on to that keeps you from holding yourself accountable to live from a space of emotional harmony and emotional intelligence. It gives you an excuse to not be accountable for your own emotions. Now, that's something that people don't want to hear, because again, people will say, well, you don't understand what this person did to me. You don't understand how this person hurt me. And that may be the case. I may not understand. I may not know. But we're not talking about understanding here. We're talking about healing from emotions, okay? You not healing from your emotion can make you sick. That's another thing that people don't want to really talk about. Because a lot of people, most of the people that are sick, I'm going to make a very bold statement here. I believe 75% of people that have chronic illnesses, that are experiencing any type of disharmony within their body, is from emotion. Especially if somebody is dealing with something that the doctors can't even find out what's wrong. People who, we all know those people, have seen those people that have said, you know, I can't figure out what's wrong. The doctors can't figure out what's wrong. I keep going to get all these tests. I've been to all types of doctors. No one knows what's wrong. And I believe, this is just my belief. Okay, you can disagree. That's fine. But I believe that the root of that is from unresolved emotions because of pain from the past. A lot of time, the pain from the past, it sticks around with its drama, is because we are taught, society tells us to just push past things. Get over it. Get beyond it. Which may sound like what I'm telling you right now is to get beyond it. I am telling you to get beyond it, not to just pretend like the pain and the anger isn't still there. I am telling you to face that so that you can get beyond it, because it's time. The way to get beyond it, the first step is that you have to say, okay, why? What am I gaining from holding on to this? A lot of people hold on to the past because they're gaining something from it. Does it give you something to talk about? Does it give you an excuse to not move forward? Does it give you an excuse to keep hating a person or to keep hating those people? Again, regardless of what the situation was, what is that drama of past pain doing for you? Is it taking your focus because you don't want to focus on something else? Is it an escape? And I know that sounds weird, but that can be what can happen, which is why pain can be addicting, because you're using it to escape something else. Just like you can be addicted to substance, shopping, gambling, sex, emotion. You can be addicted to painful emotions or emotions like pain, because it is an escape from something else. It's easier to say something like, oh, well, I was unable to, or I didn't achieve what I wanted to do because of what happened to me in the past, or because this person did this, or this person did this to me, or this person said this to me. Sometimes it's easier to do that. So you have to be honest with yourself as to why you are still holding on to that anger. Now, as you progress and as you let that shit go, does that mean that you have to forget what happened? Does that mean that you have to forget that experience? Absolutely not. Does it mean that you have to now call the individual or those individuals and invite them over to your house, or invite them out to dinner, or invite them on vacation, or start, having them in your circle to talk to? No, that's not what that means. People get all, what I'm talking about with releasing pain from the past and forgiveness. They get that muddied up with, oh, well, if I forgive a person, then that means I have to forget. Or if I forgive a person, that means I have to, when I see them, I have to speak to them, or to prove that I have forgiven. Or if I see them, I have to have a fake ass conversation with them just to prove that I am, quote, over it. No, that's not what that means at all. I have experiences from the past. I've released the pain, the confusion, the anger, the hatred, the rage. But if I saw those people today, I'll walk right past them. They don't deserve my energy. They don't deserve a high. I'm not giving them that. But have I forgiven that? Have I forgiven myself for being angry for so long? Yes. But we don't need to speak. We don't need to break bread together. No. And I don't feel like I need to speak to them to prove that to myself or anyone else. But I know people that do that. I know people that will say, oh, I've forgiven this person for this thing, and when I see them, I can hug them and no, that's doing too much. That doesn't seem genuine to me. It seems like you're trying to prove that you have forgiven them, which then leads me to ask, have you really forgiven them? So what I want you to do, okay, this is, what day is this? June? Is this June 26th? Yeah, Friday. This is a Friday, June 26th. What I want you to do is, this moment forward, I want you to let that pain go. Let that pain go so that you can thrive like you're supposed to in your life. Let that pain go so that you can be emotionally intelligent. Let that pain go so that you can exist in a healthy body. Let that pain go so that you can do the things that you know that you need to do to live a thriving life. Let the pain go so that you have no more excuses to not do what you know you need to be doing to live the life that you want to live, period. All right? And this has been another episode of Tamu Chronicles, saying the quiet parts out loud with a lot of sarcasm and much more attitude daily.